today's session, we actually have considered separate in the two part. Okay, first we will do keyword research. We do keyword research. We understand how to do a keyword research so that we can actually make use of the keyword to be implement in our part two. Second part is how do we optimize? How do we optimize in our website so that Google able to favor us lah. Okay, now let's take a look. Uh, the first chapter we were talking about the dominating the keyword research lah, because sometimes we think as a business owner we think customers should be using this keyword when they search in Google. But unfortunately not. The customer is actually using other type of keyword. Let's take a look. Okay, a little bit introduce myself. My name is Kelvin. I started my digital journey somewhere around 2007. That time, uh, when people told me that online can make money, then I started to set up my own blogs. I started to implement the search engine optimization strategy by leveraging on social media and etc. to actually bring in traffic to my website lah. Right. So after that, I get to know how to set up the website, how to know all this strategy. I also help some friends and family to set up their website, and also some of the so-called word of mouth lah. I also getting more and more leads from some of my friends and family and customer lah, who introduced me some other new customer for me. Right. So somewhere around 2018, I joined this organization called MDEC. I participate in one of their program called E-Usahawan program, and I become their certified trainer from there lah. So on 2018 onward, I involved in training industry. So started then. I also 2019, I also go to actually certify myself with the HRD Corp lah, as the TTT trainer. So today I have this type of opportunity to deliver corporate training to majority of the corporate who need digital marketing training lah. Okay, now this is just the topic of the day. What we going to learn later on is the seed keyword. We want to understand the keyword group as well. What type of keyword groups we will go in. We also understand what is the long tail and short tail keyword, and we will see several type of keyword research tools lah. How we can actually make use of the keyword research tools to validate that the keyword that we identify is the right keyword to use. Okay, in now let's take a look in search engine market share in Malaysia. This one is March 2022 until March 2023, a few months back lah. Uh, as we can see, 96% and more is actually people are using Google, right? Approximate 1%, 2%, approximate 2% people are using Bing, followed by Yahoo and dan lain-lain lah. So this is where why we say that so many people are using Google. We have to actually focus on them lah. So they are the person. Google are the person who bring us the most traffic. Right. Just give me a minute. Let me take a look. I think my camera also having some issue. Okay, great. Okay, now to start the keyword research, basically we started with 3P lah, 3 person, 3 parties, right? So who is these 3 parties? The first one will be the searcher. Searcher, that means is as a customer point of view, you and me are the searcher, right? We are the searcher. So what motivates the searcher? What we want is the relevant result, right? So that means anything that we want, we search in the search engine, and we also want immediate result, correct or not, ladies and gentlemen? Last time, when we don't have Google that time, mostly when we need anything, we will searching someone elderly. Elderly, that means they are old enough, they have experience enough to advise. So, for example, like your grandfather, grandmother, right? They are the person who have more experience. So when we need anything, we will ask them. For example, I go to ask my grandma, hey grandma, I want to cook this dishes. What is the recipe? So grandma give you lah. But sometimes grandma not free. So grandma will tell you that, hey, not free. Later only you come to me, I write for you. So we unable to get the immediate result, correct or not? But nowadays different with Google. With the search engine out there, when we search something, we get our immediate result. This is where we want the searcher want anything relevant to us, and immediate result. Okay, second, is the search engine, right? Search engine, what do they want? What things that motivate them? Search engine motivates them is the revenue. Of course, they want to make money, right? Second, they serve relevant result. They serve popular result. For the searcher, and they want to keep the searcher on the web property they own. So for example, they will bring you to pay. They will show you video in YouTube. When you go to Google, they will show you, when you search for something, they will show you the video in YouTube, because why? YouTube is their own property as well lah. They want to remain you in their own property. Okay, number three. The third party over here is you and me lah. Again, you and me stand at the marketer or the business owner perspective. You and me, we want to rank in the search engine. We want traffic and impression, and of course, the most important factor when we want to rank is we want lead and we want sales lah. So this is where what motivates us. Okay, now let's take a look. What is keywords? So keywords, in order to see, to understand, we have actually several types of keyword. From here, we want to identify the seed keyword first. What is the seed keyword over here? So seed keyword is by starting asking yourself, right? What is the product and service you offer? You can actually brainstorm with your colleagues and ask them, what if you are looking my product? What will you search in Google? Right? You can, by asking your co-worker or you asking your friend, okay, I'm selling this product. If you are looking for this product, what is the keyword you search on Google? Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, very simple, very simple. So from here, okay, let me see. From here itself, okay, from here itself, ladies and gentlemen, what is the product and service you are selling? If you don't mind, can always put inside the chat and let us know. What is the product and service you are selling? Right? Ladies and gentlemen, the benefit of putting in over here is we have a group of participants over here. They know what you are selling, and perhaps we have 20 over person over here. Perhaps one of them are your future customer. So if you don't mind, just put in what is the product and service that you are selling, and you want customer to come to find you via the search engine. So for example, myself, I was thinking, what is the product service I'm offering? Okay, the product is digital marketing training. I'm doing digital marketing. I am actually a digital marketing trainer. So what the service that I provide is digital marketing uh, training. Or perhaps I also do some services for people, right? I might actually want to think digital marketing services, right? Can be one of the things that I want to sell lah. So right now, okay, I can see Sabrina is actually putting in like gym membership, okay, personal training, group fitness class. Yes, great. So this is the services that you are offering. How about others? Others, anyone, do you don't sell anything, or if your company sell anything, what type of the product and service you can actually put inside? Yeah, marketing service. Yes, Jeffrey is actually offering marketing service. Okay, great. So this is the product and the service that you are offering, right? How about others? Any more? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the more you give me, I have more examples, so that later on when we do the keyword research, I can actually give you more examples lah. Okay, if you don't mind, just put into the chat, right? Okay, now, how customer can find you via the search engine? What is the search query they key in? So this is what we want to know. So just now we identify already what is the product and service that we are selling, right? For example, Sabrina is selling gym membership. Jeffrey are selling the marketing service. So right now the question is how customer find you via the search engine? What is the search query they type in? Right? Perhaps they put in like, okay, what Alan mentioned, contractor. Okay, Alan is a contractor. So from here, what is the search query customer are searching? So customer will we go to Google, when they search for contractor, they type in contractor. Is it correct? Right? Later we validate. We validate whether is it correct or not. Okay. Now, okay, example. I am the person who's selling this product. Right? Imagine right now I am the person who selling this product. So the question over here, should I call it as e-sport or should I call it as video game? That's correct or not, ladies and gentlemen? So if I'm selling this type of product, right? Some people searching e-sport, some people searching video game, right? Which one should it be correct, right? So perhaps some people searching for PlayStation game, some people searching for Nintendo, some people also searching for Xbox, right? Or Steam game, right? Capcom or PUBG Mobile, etc. lah. So many type of keywords outside there, and possibility people are keying in. So how can we validate which is the right keyword we should use? Later we see how. So now imagine again, just now I mentioned about the video game. Right now, imagine you are a travel agency, right? So if I'm a travel agency boss, I think my customer might search high value air ticket. Possibility they search like fair class eligible discount ticket, right? But no, basically my customer is not searching for these two keywords. So my customer are searching for what? They searching for very simple things like cheap flight. So this is what I supposed to use this type of keywords lah. So for example, imagine you are a buy sell car business. So as a business owner, I think customers should be searching for pre-owned vehicle or customers searching for used car, right? But this is not the keyword that customers searching for. Right, what is the customer searching for? Customer searching for second-hand car. Right. So this is the right keyword that we need to use lah. So imagine I'm offering the marketing services, right? So I think customers should be searching for internet marketing services, right? Or perhaps customers should searching for online marketing services, right? But these two words, yes, possibility, but old time, because nowadays very rare people are searching for these two keywords. People are searching for digital marketing services, right? So it's actually what the right word for you to use lah when you want to target. When we say we doing the keyword research. So let's finding the seed keyword. So what is the seed keyword over here? Seed keyword is very simple. No need to be very fancy, right? Seed keyword can be very simple as only one or two words. For example, at this first icon over here, question to the floor, ladies and gentlemen. By looking at this logo, this image over here, what should you call? What should you name it? What do you think? You can put it into the chat. What should you call? Okay, air fryer, yes. Okay, okay. Some Jeffrey say purse. Okay. How about others? I think majority of them say air fryer. Jeffrey, you are a bit special. You looking it as a purse. Okay. Uh, Okay, so great. Okay, some say kitchen appliance. Okay, great. Air fryer, kitchen appliance, right? Yes, correct. So this is what are the person selling, and this is what the keywords are, the seed keywords that you guys putting in, correct? Air fryers, right? So for example, this one, people usually looking for tuna can, people say canned food, right? This one usually people say headset, people say Bluetooth, right? Some say Bluetooth headset. So this is what we call it as the keyword lah, the seed keyword. Okay, now another one. Okay, the first one usually what should you call? What should you call? Okay, this one. What should you call, ladies and gentlemen? With a person over here and with a weight over here. What should you call this? Lawyer, yes. Some people say lawyer. Some people say attorney, right? What else? What else do you name this? Uh, I have classes, very funny, ladies and gentlemen. Some told me what? Some told me that this one is barang naik. They say barang naik. You guys know lah, what is barang naik? So by looking at this image lah, they say it's barang naik. Also a very funny keywords lah. Okay, legal service, yes. Ari say legal service, right? Ming Fat say court. Yes. So this is all the the keyword. How about second one? This one over here. What should you call? What should you call this, ladies and gentlemen? Plumbing, yes. Plumbing, yes. Is a right keyword. Plumbing. Okay, what else? Other keyword. Plumbing service, right? Uh, plumber, yes, plumber, great. This is the keyword that is this is all the seed keyword you guys know, right? Great. Uh, and in my class, another funny one is some say what air Selangor. Some say air Selangor. A lot of them told me it's air Selangor. Maybe because air Selangor always bring problem to them lah. No water to use. Okay, how about the last one? The last one over here. What is the keyword? Do you think? Okay, the last one over here. Usually people call it as what? Courier service, yes. Delivery service, yes. Third party logistic, okay, great. Or some say logistic services also got. And sometimes some people call it as simple as mover lah. In some industry, we call it as mover. Especially those factory related people call them as mover. Because they help them to move things lah. Last time when I working in the corporate world, we are looking to move some equipment from one location to location. We call this third party person. We call them as mover, right? Okay, great. So this is all the keywords that we are identify based on the services that you are looking at lah. So now, the assignment over here is brainstorm with your colleagues. Brainstorm with your colleagues. What is the seed keyword for your product and services? Right? What is the product and services that you are selling? Right. So okay, Rao, this assignment very simple. We no need to go for 20 minutes that long. Okay. This one approximate I give you guys less than 5 minutes should be sufficient already lah. So ladies and gentlemen, 20% over here, at least we have 20% over here. I need you guys to share with me what is the service that you are selling, right? Perhaps just now we actually have some like Sabrina, Jeffrey also mentioned, Alan also mentioned your services. How about the rest? What is the product and services that you are selling? And based on just now what we do, the so-called identify the keywords like these three icon over here and these three icon over here, we able to identify all the services, right? So what is yours? How about yours? What is your services? So for example, in training industry, training, there is actually multiple type of keywords lah, they can use because they are selling multiple type of the courses, right? So this is where they can actually identify a lot lah. For example, digital marketing training is one of the courses they are selling, right? They also sell a lot of training like Microsoft training. They also selling a lot of other training like Cert Nexus training and etc. Okay, great. So ladies and gentlemen, put into the chat lah after you have the seed keyword you want. Okay, now let's take a look on the next one. Next module, we want to look into this. We call it as the keywords groups lah. Excuse me. Okay, to the keyword groups, in keyword group section, we can identify the keywords group. We also call it as the buyer keywords. When buyer, as a buyer, when they want to buy something, they usually will do some research first from different type of stage lah. So now let's take a look. Finding your keyword groups is to finding the visitor search intent, the reason behind why they do a searching. Example, just now when we looking at this product over here, right? We call it as air fryer, right? So the keywords group over here, we separate into four lah. One, first is informational, second navigational, third commercial research, and the last one is transactional lah. So meaning that when people searching for informational, they are looking for the general information, right? So when they go for navigation, they have a target idea already. what they actually looking at. They will search for that particular thing. When they go into the commercial research, they plan to buy, right? They plan to buy. And transactional, that means they already want to buy, they intend to buy, right? So this is the keyword that usually they will search. For example, I know this thing, but I never used before, right? I want to know what is air fryer, what is the technology behind air fryer, why this type of device is so special. I can put my potato chip inside there, and I no need to put a piece of oil, and it can actually help me to fry my potato chip. Right? Why I feel like so curious. I want to know. So people usually will search this type of things, keywords lah. What is air fryers, right? What is technology behind, right? This type of question. So people want to get the general information. Second, when they have some target idea already, they will simply go to search lah. Some people will introduce them several brand. So for example, they want Panasonic, they will go to search for Panasonic air fryer. They have an idea already, so they want to know all the specification for this device, right? They will search Panasonic air fryer. So third, okay, when they plan to purchase that time, they will do the commercial research. They will search best air fryer, or perhaps they will do some comparison. Air fryer comparison from brand to brand comparison, right? They were searching for this type of keyword, right? Now the last one, when they want to transact that time, when they plan to purchase, they will search for air fryer, buy air fryer, right? Or maybe they will search for air fryer discount, right? Or they were searching for air fryer promotion, right? This type of keyword they were searching inside there lah. So now let's take a look another example. Just now we go into this alternate services lah. In case a couple they feel heartbroken, right? They feel like they looking to have divorce lah. A married couple, right? After many years, then they feel like, oh, they feel not actually suitable for each other. So this person, they were actually searching for general information lah. Of course, this couple they will search for divorce procedure because they want to know, right? How difficulties is the how to divorce, right? When they have this heartbroken. So this is the information they're actually looking for, the procedure. Then of course navigational, that time they will search for a divorce lawyer, because lawyer many types, lawyer many types. Some is called criminal lawyer, they only fight for criminal case. Some is actually doing for property, right? They only do the property, all the SMP and etc, right? So this particular person, they want divorce, so they search for divorce lawyer, right? After that, they doing some commercial research lah. Maybe they want to search for some best one. They can compare, or they want to compare who and who, right? Which lawyer and which lawyer, right? They get to know, so they do some comparison and they plan to purchase lah, commercial research lah. Then after that, when they want to transact, they will actually search for hire a divorce lawyer or a divorce lawyer near me lah. So this is where the type of keyword lah. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this is for example only. When I just take this example, not to say asking you to go for divorce lah. So of course, happy family is always the best. Happy, people always say happiness produce wealth lah. So that's why I would say that in case there is any argument in your family, try to make your heart peace and try to be good to each other lah. Okay, now let's take a look on the following one. This is the type of keyword that you can use during these four stages. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to make a screenshot, you can go ahead and make a screenshot on this. So this is all the list of keyword combination with your seed keyword. With your seed keyword that just now you plan. So for example, just now we have Sabrina is selling the like gym membership, right? So maybe some people is asking for where to sign up gym membership. So maybe people are looking to have maybe list of gym membership around me, right? Around this area, right? So people perhaps they are looking for that lah. So maybe like Jeffrey, you are doing like marketing services, right? People are looking to where to get marketing services, right? Maybe people are looking for marketing services helps, right? People looking to get helps, right? So example of marketing services, people are looking for this information, right? Before they actually looking to engage. Okay, second, when they looking have some brand names, they might searching for your gym names, right? Your gym membership names, right? Your website lah, your company names lah. When they hear or there, they get to know you already. They might search this detail to find navigate you lah, to navigate about your service. So when they don't want to do the comparison, they will actually search for gym membership pricing, right? Marketing services pricing, right? Comparison, right? Specification of your product, flyers, some technical stuff maybe they serve for data sheet or maybe for white paper. In case for those machinery type of uh, product and services lah. So when they want to buy, of course, they will search like buy, right? They will search for coupon because they want to buy your service. They want to look for coupon. They order. They want to purchase. They want to look for cheap. They will look for pricing, quotation. Some of the bigger type of equipment like machinery. People won't simply go to buy. People ask for quotation first, right? Perhaps they look for discount, promotion, promo code, or even some product and services not easily to be get in the any shop, right? They might looking for reseller. So this is what we combination with all these keywords lah. So we can actually come out uh, the right keyword for us. So now, when we say informational, navigational, commercial, research, as well as transactional, these four, is also equivalent to attention, interest, desire, and action. In this section, customer don't know you. So when they're looking for informational, that time you able to grab their attention, they get to know you. So when they navigate that time, when they look for your website, that time you started to give them more interest on your product and services. When they do commercial research that time, they desire to purchase already. They desire to purchase. Of course, transactional, this section, we call it as the action stage. Right. So in this attention, interest, desire, and action, usually it take times. It take times. It's depending on what type of product and service that you are selling, right? So let's say if you sell a pair of shoe, right? Let's say today my shoe koyak already lah. I plan to buy a shoe lah. I still can pakai my shoe still can pakai for maybe another next few days lah. Estimate So but a bit koyak already. So what I want to do is I looking to buy a new shoe. So right now I go to information, I search for shoes, correct or not? After that I navigate certain brand. Right after that I compare certain brand to brand lah. For example, Nike versus Adidas lah. After that I plan to actually buy, maybe I buy a Nike shoe lah. So in this stage, when I do some searching here, 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 and here that time, perhaps just take me 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days, then I decided to purchase. So your customer decision journey can be very short within few days. But let's say if you sell some high value products, like you are selling property, right? Property. Today I'm looking to buy a property. Maybe I go to a property fair, right? I looking for some property over here lah. I go look for informational. Would the person just another 2 days they go to the developer to, hey, I want to buy this unit, right? Usually very rare people are looking to buy a high value products, properties lah, for example, properties in within like 1 or 2 days. Usually people go through the informational, navigational, commercial research and transactional. It might take longer time, maybe a weeks or maybe a month, right? Before the person taking the the decision to purchase. So it's actually depend on the product you take. It might take shorter time, it might take longer time. So all this stage over here, you require to produce this type of content. Later we talk more about the content section. Right. So now, this is where the next assignment I want you guys to do. The next assignment over here is plan for a buyer keyword based on your product and services. To create this, to get the information, general information. So when customer go to navigation, what is the keyword they use? Right, commercial research, what is the keyword they use? And when they want to buy your services, what is the keyword they use? Right. So you guys may screenshot this one. or jot it down over a Microsoft Word, or maybe open a notepad to fill up all this information inside there. So this is there the next assignment. Choose your primary product. Of course, you might sell a lot of product and services lah. So for example, Sabrina, you have several services over here. Your gym membership. You also sell personal training, right? You also sell a fitness class. So choose one. Choose one of it and fill up this fill form over here lah, and see which is the right keyword that customer will use. Right. Okay, so this assignment over here also won't be so long. I will give you guys a simple uh 10 minutes to do it, right? 10 minutes, right? We'll just have 10 minutes. We don't have much time now. We have quite a lot of things to be covered. So in this 10 minutes time, ladies and gentlemen, in this 10 minutes time, right? Based on the screenshot you guys make just now, this is the screenshot you guys make just now. Try to make use of all these keywords over here and fill up a form like fill up over here. Jot it down this way and just fill it up. All this question mark section, just fill it up. No need to be more. Simple few keyword. No need to write grandmother story or essay or anything. No need. Just a few words over here. What is the system that customer will use to search online, right? Okay, so let's start the assignment right now. I give you guys 10 minutes. I will put a timer over here. After finish, right, you guys may share it over the chat. Okay, great. Can you guys see?
Yes, yes, we can see right now.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So let me repeat again. This several module number 3. Okay, so in module number 3, when we're talking about the long tail versus short tail. So basically in the short tail and versus the long tail, what is the differences? The differences for short tail usually is 1 to 2 words. We also call it as the seed keyword. Long tail is something that between 3 to 5 words. We call it as the long tail keyword. Right? So some people also adding like geo modifier keywords. That means your location, adding your location in front or at the back of your keywords. So as you can see this one, when we say case, what type of case? Are they looking for uh, laptop case or are they looking for phone case, right? So this one they are looking for iPhone case. This one they are looking for protective blue iPhone case lah. As we can see, if person searching for this type of keywords, meaning that they are looking for a case for iPhone as for blue color, specifically for blue color, right? So this is where we say the long tail keyword lah. So from here, the volume over here, we also can see that when people searching for case is very high volume, also very high competitive. If you yourself, you want to rank just when people searching for case and you rank number 1, it's very difficult. All the big brand outside there might compete each other with ranking this keyword, right? But if you're looking for long tail keyword, so the search volume is low, but you are less competition. You are less competition. You are more easy to rank based on the long tail keyword lah. Now, so this assignment over here is plan 3 long tail keyword for yourself. Right, plan 3 long tail keyword for yourself. Okay, that means, for example, I doing digital marketing training, right? So I can use digital marketing training in Penang. Myself in Penang, if I'm locally focused on this area, I can actually putting this digital marketing training in Penang. Right, this is what we call it as the long tail keyword. So now another one is like cake bakery. Cake bakery is actually a short tail keyword. And this guy looking to learn bake cake bakery, and he looking to learn bakery not for offline, he looking for online. So basically this keyword is considered a long tail keyword. Learn bakery, learn cake bakery online is one of the long tail keyword. So this one take just a short as 5 minutes will do, right? Find out what is the long tail keyword that you are looking for. What is the long tail keyword that you plan when people searching and able to find you. So for example, this is the long tail keyword, targeting lah. Digital marketing training in Penang, and that's the long tail keyword. So okay, like now, ladies and gentlemen, any question from the floor? In case you need any question, just put into the chat, or you guys unmute and let me know lah. Okay, let's go for 5 minutes for this one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, apologize a little bit because just now my room has been unlocked. Has been locked, so I'm actually looking for key to unlock my room to come into my room, right? Okay, now let's take a look on the following chapters. Okay, now after you guys identify your long tail keyword over here, the next thing over here, what is the next thing that we want to do? The next thing we want to do over here is to do a validation. To validate. So right now, all the seed keyword we looking just now, the seed keyword, the buyer groups keyword, right, and also the long tail keyword we identify. All this is what? All this is we think ourselves, right? So basically, what I usually say is we siok sendiri lah. We siok sendiri only. All this wording we think ourselves. We think is customer were looking for this keyword, but is it actually customer looking for this keyword? So we siok sendiri saja lah. We plan, like example, let's say sometimes when you design your website very fancy, also same, you siok sendiri. Whether customer use your website, the user experience, they feel comfortable to use your website or not. We don't know. We design our website very fancy. We feel, wow, we siok sendiri lah. Right? But customer use your website at that time, they really feel comfortable using it or not. This one we don't know, right? So it's the same thing. Right now, the keyword that you plan, everything, all the keyword you think, we think ourselves, right? So example, I'm doing digital marketing training. I think customers should be searching for digital marketing training. But there is also some other terms like digital marketing course, digital marketing class, correct or not? So is that the right keyword I should use? Digital marketing training, should I use this keyword? Late now, this is where we come to do a validation. All right. So let's take a look on this module number 4. We want to leverage on keyword research tools to do validation on our keywords. So when we say tools, when we say digital marketing tools is like our weapon. People always say business is like a battlefield, right? So we need to use the right weapon in order to win the battle, right? So the first tools over here is this thing called Google Trend. Google Trend is a very good tools for us to do a validation, right? So what is this Google Trend? Google Trend is to let us to analyze the popularity of the top search, and we can actually compare the systems lah. Okay, so very simple way is Google Trend usually give you 3 type of design. In Google Trend, we can see trending design, we can see seasonal design, and we can see the evergreen design. Okay, for example, when you see tsunami, this type of keywords, is the trending design, right? It's a trending design. It's a trend, right? That means it's not always happen. It will happen once a while, right? So as you can see, this one it happened, then after that, happen again, right? So this one we call it as a trending lah. Okay, second one is the so-called seasonal. What is this seasonal? Seasonal is like Christmas gift lah. Seasonal lah. So every end of the year you will see it spike. End of the year you will see it spike. So this is what we call it as seasonal. And the so-called evergreen, evergreen one is the one like maybe like cat's food. All year long people are searching for this type of keyword, right? So it depends on whether your business are the evergreen one, or are the seasonal one, or are the trending one, right? So let's explore Google Trend. So to explore the Google Trend, very simple. You guys can go to google.com, search for Google Trend. You search for Google Trend, and of course, the first result. Or you can go to trend.google.com. Right, click on it. So this is where you can do further searching from here lah. So now let's take a look. I am doing digital marketing. So I put in my word lah, digital marketing. Right, enter. So from here we can see the trend is really come from where? Your business is come from where? Are you targeting Malaysia market or you targeting any other country? Search the country you want. So for example, now I targeting on Malaysia. I want to know the past 12-month result, right? Digital marketing, this word, this is the trend people are searching for. Digital marketing. Scroll down a little bit more. This is the location in Malaysia. Which stage have higher search in terms of this keyword I'm using? Scroll down a little bit, you can see, or call KL, Selangor, Putrajaya, right? Slowly go into like maybe Melaka, Kedah, Johor, and the lesser one is Pahang, Perak, and Pahang. What is the meaning behind? Perhaps people in Perak or people in Pahang are not that well awareness on digital marketing. Maybe, this is what I guess. Right? So of course, if I want to target digital marketing, this word, of course, this is the location customer I need to target lah. If I want to run some advertising, right? Because this is the higher people search on here and this location, my target customer all in this location, and of course not here lah, not here. Because why? People over here awareness is not that there, and searching for this keyword is not that high, right? So this is where we can identify which is our target customer, right? Scroll down. We can also see what is the related queries that people are searching for that relevant towards this keyword. People searching for short media digital marketing, MCraw digital marketing, Capture digital marketing agency. I believe this is all the company names lah. I'm not really familiar with them. Right, I believe this is all the company names. Right, people are searching for all these keywords. So from here we get more idea. Oh, people are searching for Captures digital marketing agency. Perhaps my name is Kelvin Digital Marketing Agency. I can put in a Kelvin Digital Marketing Agency, right? Or digital marketing agency is the keyword I might want to target, right? So let's see more. Also same, people are also searching for Google Ads. Are people searching for best SEO digital marketing? People are searching for, I think this is all the name, the company name, right? Pemasaran digital. In Bahasa, this is what people are looking for. And people also searching for online marketing, right? So this is additional more keywords I can identify from here lah. So okay, now we can also compare. I see. Oh, now people are also searching for online marketing. What if I compare digital marketing and online marketing? See which one is higher? From here I can compare. Oh, people are searching for digital marketing is more compared to people searching for online marketing, right? So in the same terms, last time people also call it internet marketing, right? So from here itself, I can compare. Oh, internet marketing lagi worse. Not much people searching for it. So this is where you can actually compare different system. So from here, I put in the system already. I know, okay, now people are searching for this one. So I should target using this seed keyword, right? This is where you can target the seed keyword. So from here itself, we can also see what is the previous history, previous history trend. So from 2004 until now, you can see a big difference. Last time people are searching for internet marketing. You see the yellow color over here is very high. People are searching for internet marketing, right? Somewhere around this time, people started to no longer use internet marketing. People using for online marketing, right? You see the red color is very high from here, right? Somewhere until 2018, people start to fancy about this keyword, digital marketing. So basically, these three terms, in my opinion, is almost the same one. Just that people are fancy for the particular keyword for the particular time. So at this moment, people fancy on this keyword. So people are searching for this keyword, digital marketing, instead of these two. People are no longer searching for these two anymore. So this is where, if last time I'm doing these services, last time, during this time, I target internet marketing. In the middle of this time, I should change my wording to online marketing and now I should change to this word. If I still rigid to use back the old keyword, basically I cannot cari makan. Not much traffic from there already, right? So this is where we use this type of terms, this type of tools to validate what is the right word for us to use at this moment. Right. So, okay, let me remove again and show you several examples. So just now I mentioned about digital marketing training, right? I can also search digital marketing training. What if compared to digital marketing course? So like, ladies and gentlemen, like I mentioned to you, just now, as a business owner perspective, as a training provider, as a trainer, I think customers should be searching for digital marketing training, right? So let's see. So from here itself, let's go back to the past 12 months. We don't want to see the history. So from here, basically proven I am wrong. When I want to use this keyword, basically I syok sendiri lah. I think myself, I syok sendiri myself, right? After using these tools to validate, I confirm that, oh, people are searching for digital marketing course instead of digital marketing training. You see, this one is higher, this one is lower, right? So I am wrong. Right, so this type of tools is help us to validate whether the keyword that you think customer will use is right or wrong. You think several keyword that customer can use, and from this type of tools, we validate, we further validate what is the right tools for you guys to use. So, okay, now apart from digital marketing, okay, let me also share with you several things. Okay, now, for example, uh, let's say I am a scarf manufacturer lah. I'm a scarf manufacturer. I sell tudung to all the female Muslim lah. Okay, tudung is the keyword that I want to use, right? So, okay, this is the search trend. Okay, good. So from here itself, I can see where the location that a lot of people searching for tudung, right? This is my target market lah. Kelantan, Terengganu, Kedah, Pahang is my target market, right? So scroll down a bit. Oh, this is all the relevant keywords that people are searching for, right? People also searching for tudung people store, Maya saya buka tudung, right? Tudung Merdeka, and many more. This is where I can get more idea. Oh, my customer also searching for this type of keyword, right? But okay, now if I want to export my scarf to overseas, right? Right now in Malaysia, I know tudung people are searching for that, and in this word there is also another word called hijab, or to describe this type of stuff, this scarf lah. So in Malaysia, we see people searching for tudung is higher than hijab. But what if I want to sell my product to United States? Can I still using this word tudung or not? If I go to United States, you can see 360-degree changes. Over there, people are searching for hijab, not searching for tudung. So if I don't know, I don't do a research, I still use this keyword tudung and I market to United States, I cannot cari makan lah. I have no sales, right? I should use this keyword hijab, right? So this is where you can actually do a research using this type of tools. And apart from that, you can also use this type of tools to validate you want to use bahasa or you want to use English. For example, a client of mine, they are doing lorry rental services. In the name lorry rental, or perhaps they want to search for compare to lorry sewa. So from here they validated, oh, people are in, of course, in United States, people are searching for lorry rental, right? What if Malaysia? Let's go back to Malaysia and take a look. In Malaysia, different. People are searching for lorry sewa. So if they are providing this type of courier service, they want to make sure that they use the right keyword. They need to target bahasa, right? So this is where you use this type of tools to do validation. Okay, let me see what else example I can share it with you. You can also use the tools to validate you want to use one word keyword or two words keywords. So for example, I will say smartphone. Right? Take example, you are doing for smartphone. Right? People are looking for smartphone or smart space phone. Right? So sometimes a lot of things we can actually compare this way. So of course, a lot of people searching for smartphone, one word. Right? Same to advertising, ads or AD. Right? So from here, advertising, right? Ads, or people are searching for ads. Right? What is the right keyword for us to use? Of course, people are searching for ads lah. People are searching for ads. Compared to advertising versus ad. So this is how you make use of it to do the keyword research lah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, clear or not? Any question from the floor for to use this type of tools? Okay, so if let's say no question, let's go back to our yeah. In this section, we don't have assignment yet. So let's take a look. We have assignment later. Now, after you explore this type of tools, later I give you guys some times to play around all these type of tools. Now let's take a look on another tools over here. The second tools over here before I give you guys some times to play around. Okay, now take a look on this. The second tools we want to use is Google autocomplete, or we call it as Google Suggest. So this type of tools is very simple to use. So over here, we just require to go where? Usually I like to use incognito mode for this lah. We just require to go to google.com. Right, you just require to go to google.com. This is the tools that we are looking to use right now. Right. Okay, now example. Let's take a look on one of the example over here. Like just now what Sabrina give lah. Okay, let's say gym membership. You are looking for this keyword gym membership. We are using this Google autocomplete to find more long tail keyword. Just now usually we use the Google trend to identify which is the seed keyword that we need to use. Right? Which is the, for example, maybe for Sabrina, what I can suggest for you is in the Google trend, you can use to check fitness membership versus gym membership. For example, some people are searching for fitness membership, correct or not? Some people searching for gym membership. So which one is higher? So for example, I never do a testing. For example, gym membership is the one that you're looking to. You can always put in over here, gym membership. As you can see from here, more long tail keyword suggest to you. Obviously, I am from Penang, right? So right now, it suggests me gym membership Penang. People are searching for gym membership Penang. So geolocation modifier, just now remember, you can actually put in the keyword plus the location that you are looking for, because people usually use this way lah. So for example, if let's say I put in Penang again, people are looking for what else? How much is a membership in Go Gym? Go Gym is, I think, one of the gym over here. They are selling the Go plan. Sometimes you can see Oxygen Fitness. I think it's the name. Okay, this is some of the name. Hotel gym membership, Penang. People are looking for hotel gym membership. So this is all the relevant keyword that you can actually looking for. Okay, let's say a second one, fee, right? We can see fee. We can actually put in the keyword, and there is more suggestion from you. Gym membership fee, Malaysia. People want to know the Malaysia fee, right? Near me lah, right? Some is like Mumbai, Pune, Singapore. This one we can ignore because it's not relevant to us, right? So let's take a look at what else. Maybe fee, a price, maybe price near me, right? Price comparison, gym membership price comparison. You may, people are searching for this type of keyword. You may come out a comparison price lah between maybe you and your competitor. To show them maybe your price is higher is fine because you provide what type of additional service that your competitor don't provide, right? So this is one of the example lah. So for example, just now Alan also mentioned contractor, right? So if you put in contractor, what people looking for contractor in Penang, People looking for contractor company, right? So from here, after we put in our keyword, we put in company. People looking for contractor company in Penang, in Malaysia. Profile, people are looking for your profile near me, right? So let's say profile. If I put in profile, I can find more. Profile PDF. Some people looking for template. Maybe all this is actually not relevant to you lah. So sometimes you can actually put in more word and you see whether additional suggestion from here, whether relevant to you or not. If relevant, just jot it down, right? So another last tips to share with you guys when you using this Google autocomplete, you can use A to Z. What is this mean A to Z? Okay, just now, okay, again back to like what Jeffrey mentioned. Okay, marketing service. Right? If I put in marketing service, what is means A to Z? If I put in A, all the A relevant come out. All the relevant word A come out. And whether is this the right keyword suitable for you? Okay, if I put in B, again, marketing service blueprint, right? Marketing service book. Is this something that you offer? I put in C, company, contract, challenge, consultancy. People are looking for consultancy, right? It's relevant to you, right? We can put in D again. People are looking for marketing service digital. Of course, it's digital marketing service lah. Diagram, disadvantage, right? E, what about E? Example, environment, example, element. I think all this is actually not really relevant to like people and you and me lah. But how about F? People are looking for fee, right? Fee. Right. So if you put in like fee over here, then you can actually see more suggested keyword for you. So from here, we jot down all the relevant keyword we might able to suitable to us lah. Right. So ladies and gentlemen, clear until here? Great. Okay, anyone need any clarification? Just let me know. Or perhaps, like just now what I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I keep on asking what is the service you are using, so that I can actually make use of your service to do further demo over here, right? So for example, Sabrina, Jeffrey, and also Alan actually share with me what is the service you do, so at least I can do some example to share with you guys, right? So that's what we the Google autocomplete do lah. So basically Google autocomplete is used to predict the rest of the word. And ladies and gentlemen, one thing to share with you guys over here, all these keyword come out from here. All these suggest would come out from here. Google don't simply tembak. Google don't simply tembak for you. All these keyword is people are searching for it. That's why Google have this record and they show you, are you looking for this? Right? They want to make your life more easy as a searcher, right? So this is all the relevant keyword people are searching. They don't simply create something that not relevant for you. No one searching for that, they won't show you. A word that never, no one or very less people searching for that keyword, they never show you. All this is actually with some people are searching for this with some volume lah. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, we explore already the Google suggest or Google autocomplete, Google suggest. Okay, the last keyword, the last tools I want to share with you is this keyword planner. Okay, before we go into keyword planner, I want you guys to do is go to explore Google Trend and also Google autocomplete, right? Uh, Over here, I give you guys 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes of the assignment, right? This assignment is for you to use the seed keyword you just now you find to validate using the tools to validate. Is this the right tools to use? Like example, just now I mentioned to Sabrina, you can validate gym membership versus fitness membership. Which one is more suitable for you, right? Uh, so go ahead for the okay, ladies and gentlemen. Time's up lah. So have you managed to try these two tools and identify more keywords? Okay, great. So make use of these two tools to identify the right keywords for you for yourself lah. So okay, now the third tools over here I want to share with you guys is the Keyword Planner. Google Keyword Planner is also another free tools over here. And remember, just now when you try Google Trend or Google Autocomplete to validate the keyword that you want, that time, do you realize one thing? Did you see the number of searches? The number of searches, that means I want to compare like digital marketing training and digital marketing course. For example, I use my case now. Which one have higher? From the Google Trend, I can see digital marketing cost is higher, correct or not? But how high? The number of searches, I don't able to see it, right? But Google Keyword Planner, they give you this information. Okay, let me pull up my Google Keyword Planner. And ladies and gentlemen, one more thing to clarify over here is when you use Google Keyword Planner, it's a free tool. It actually fall under Google Ads. It belongs to Google Ads lah. It actually give Google advertising user to use it to find the right keywords. But some of the participants told me that when they want to sign up the Google, they want to enable this Google Keyword Planner, they require to set up an ads campaign and key in their credit card. And some participants say no need. When they access immediately, they can access already, right? So I have no idea what is the rules behind lah. So what you can do is you can always go to Google. You can search keyword planner, right? So basically this is the one lah. This is the one This is the one, right? So after you click on it, you just require to sign in. Okay, let me paste this link over the chat. Perhaps you guys can click on the link and directly access from there. So after you have, just require to click the go to keyword planner. That it will require you to log in your Google account. So of course, I have my Google account over here. So I have my Google account ready lah. So as I mentioned to you, if you don't have Google account, you might want to sign up one. And it might ask you to put in your create a campaign and put in your credit card. But no worry, ladies and gentlemen, in case you see this section asking you to provision a campaign, you can simply provision a campaign and put in your credit card, and you can always go to disable your campaign. When you disable campaign, it won't charge you, right? And no need to worry that you establish the campaign and you worry that it will charge you immediately. No, usually Google will take some time to validate your advertising correct or not, because they also worry that you putting some bad advertising over there, right? You advertise some illegal stuff over there, right? They cannot enable your advertising immediately, so they will take some time. Usually takes like maybe a few hours time to validate your ads before they goes online. So no need to worry. You can always, after you provision, you can always go to disable it lah. So after that, you go to Google Keyword Planner. This is the section for you to do it. So for example, I go to discover new keywords. I put in digital marketing training, and I want to compare with digital marketing course. So in Malaysia, and I put in get result. So from here itself, it will show me that digital marketing training, I only have average of 140 searches per month in Malaysia. And digital marketing cost, there is approximate 1,600 searching. So from here, you can compare which one higher, which one lower. Of course, scroll down a little bit more, they will give you more keyword suggestion. Social media marketing cost, relevant, right? So sometimes you see this Google digital marketing course or learn digital with Google. This one might not be relevant. Never mind. Fundamental of digital marketing, yes. 90% searching. Social media marketing course, yes. Learn with Google. This one is not okay. Digital marketing course online. People looking to do it online, right? This one is part of the long tail keyword as well lah. So you can use it. Of course, this Google not relevant. Free online digital marketing course is not something I offer. I don't do charity, right? I don't offer free. So this is not the keyword lah. We say we are targeting the so-called monetized keyword lah. All this is actually non-monetized keyword lah. So we ignore. Okay, digital marketing course near me. Yes, maybe, but only 10. Only 10. So some people also looking for digital marketing certification. Yes, 140. So you may actually look for something relevant to you, right? Tick everything, and you can always download this keyword idea and do further analysis later. You can download this keyword idea as a PDF, as an Excel file, and you can do further analysis over there. So this is where you can make use of this type of tools to find out. Of course, for this bidding site, it's actually not really relevant to you because we are not doing advertising. We are doing search engine optimization, right? So the bidding part, you may actually ignore lah. So this is where they give you all the numbers over here for you to find out what is the whether for you worth for you to actually using this keyword or not, because some of the keyword is might be very low, right? For example, this one digital marketing near me only 10, right? For example, this one only 90, online marketing cost only 90. Perhaps you found it like it's too low. But I don't want to focus this keyword. It's actually wasting my time, right? It's depending how do you able to find it lah. So this is where they give you the search volume lah. You can always search for any other type of word over here. Right, clear, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, great. So this is one of the tools now you can always explore shortly. Okay, so that's the keyword planner I show you just now lah. Okay, apart from the three tools I show you just now, all the three tools is free tools, and you may also leverage on from some advanced keyword research tools outside there. For example, SEMrush, Ahrefs, Ubersuggest, right? Long tail pro, usually you put in your short tail keyword over there, they will list you all the long tail keyword. All the long tail keyword, they also show you the number of volume people are searching every month. So you decide which one is actually suitable for you to use, right? Majority of the tools over here is a paid tools. It's a paid tools. For example, SEMrush and Ahrefs is actually quite expensive. Every month the entry level plan is approximate 100 USD lah. So that means it's approximate 400 plus ringgit to 500 ringgit per month. Mostly digital marketing agency, they will use it, and they will use it to do keyword research for their customer, right? So another tools that I would suggest you to use as entry is this one, Ubersuggest. Ubersuggest, they have the freemium plan. Freemium plan mean that they have the free plan, but with limitation. One day you have to sign in. One day they allow you to do three searching for free. Three searching, and sometimes each of the searching they will also give you limited result. Some on top of the result you can see, bottom of the result you cannot see, they block you already. So that is say freemium plan. So I personally think freemium plan is actually good enough to use already. Let me do some demonstration to show you. You can always go to Google. You can always search this keyword Ubersuggest. Okay, once you go into this Ubersuggest, of course, the first one, right? This is the one. Okay, same thing. I can paste this link over the chat in case if you want to click and directly access also can. Right. So from here you can actually put in any word that you want. So take an example, I use back the keyword that provide by, let me see. Okay, just now what Sabrina give. Okay, fitness class. Let's say if I looking for fitness class. Okay, let me see. This one close. Okay, here. Okay, English United States. I want to go for Malaysia. Okay, I want to target English Malaysia, and I can put in fitness class, and I can click search. Okay, let me see. Okay. So basically, the first searching is actually usually sometimes they ask you to log in. They ask you to log in. Okay, never mind. If they ask me to log in, I use my own account to do a demonstration for you guys lah. Let me pull my keyword research tools. Okay, this one will be mine. Okay, so for example, I put in the keyword fitness class, right? I search for Malaysia and I hit search. So let's give a little bit of time because sometimes take some time to pull the result from the server. Okay, so right now, fitness class, we can see that over here, volume 170. So sometimes you may also leverage on this type of tools to validate your volume. And furthermore, there is also other keyword like fitness class KL, fitness class for women, fitness 24 hours near me. But the volume over here is so low. So whether suitable for you to focus or not, that's your question. Whether do you want to focus or not is that low, right? So from here we can see a lot more word that they actually recommend. Sometimes you can see also fitness class Chicago, Hong Kong is actually not so relevant to you. Right. So this is where you can actually leverage on it to search for more keywords. So like let's say we don't want to use fitness class, we use like marketing service. Search again. Okay, now so from marketing service is higher, 480, right? Scroll down a bit. Okay, people are looking for marketing company Malaysia, marketing service definition, marketing service mix, service marketing. Sometimes it's relevant, sometimes it's not relevant. So choose whatever relevant one, or choose whatever relevant. And one more thing over here, ladies and gentlemen, you can also see this part, SD. Excuse me. ST over here is called what? SEO difficulties, right? So meaning that all this red color or we see this orange color over here is more difficulties for you to rank. And all this green color one is more easy to rank. This they have the algorithm behind to show you, to suggest you this one is more easy to rank. Then you may also want to focus on this type of keyword, right? So from this type of tools, you can do several uh, filter. You can leverage on the filter also. By looking at this keyword filter section, you can always filter what type of keyword you want. Maybe I want something. Sometimes I see they suggest some free keyword. I don't want free keyword. I want to exclude the free keyword. You can always click this apply. So it will eliminate all the free keyword for you, right? So you can also search SEO difficulty. I only want you to show me SEO difficulties from 0 to 35, easy to rank one. Okay, pop. They will show you all easy to rank one, all the SEO difficulties, right? And you can also search the volume. I want the volume at least from 100 searching to 300 searching, at least apply. So they will give you all the relevant. Of course, don't have lah. This one we don't have. Okay, so this is where you can actually do your searching. Of course, this one we see like 40, 50. So from here, maybe 10. Okay, maybe I want to have at least 20 to 50 lah. So from here, at least 20% to 50% more. Then they give you this view lah. From 20 to 40 SEO difficulties between this, and you find whether is this the right keyword for you. So this is where you can actually do further searching using the filter keywords lah. Right? Okay, so this is another advanced tools to share with you guys lah, using the Uber Suggest. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, any question want to ask? Okay, the next question is over here is we learn the keyword research tools. We learn Google Trend. We go learn Google Autocomplete. We learn Google Keyword Planner. This is the 3 free tools lah. And we also look for one of the advanced research tools lah, the Uber Suggest. So until this moment, you guys know how to validate the right keywords, right? Find the right keywords. Don't think yourself. Don't after you think yourself, use the tools to validate. To validate whether is this the right tools to use, is this the right keywords to use, right? So after you do further research, of course, within the short training of time, we unable to do further research. Make use of your own sweet time lah, to find the right keywords. So what is the next? The next topic will be the optimization. Right. The next topic will be the content optimization. How can we put all this content, all this keyword into our content and make sure Google favor us? Right. So this will be our second part of the day lah. Second part of the day. Okay. See. Okay. Great. Okay. Now let me pull my slide out for the content optimization. Okay, so now when we see when we want to optimize our content, again we recap back a little bit on the keyword part lah. So when you're using the short tail keyword, it's very competitive and you have no chance to rank. Right? When we say we want to use the long tail keyword, when you identify long tail keyword, but long tail keyword have very low search volume. Low search volume meaning that no demand, also equivalent to no traffic. This is also a no-no lah for you to focus. Don't focus this type of keyword. Of course, we use the list of keyword to find the right keywords lah. These are all the tools we learned just now. Then, of course, for example, keyword research tools we compare, right? This one higher, we focus, right? So same to this one. For example, I used it to be searching for long tail keyword like digital marketing course Penang, digital marketing course Kuala Lumpur, digital marketing course Johor. And I can see that Penang is higher. More people are searching for this keyword. This is the right keyword for me to focus. Right. This is not really a keyword for me to focus at this moment. Maybe I can focus later on. Right. So this is where you can identify what is the right keyword to use. Right. So same to the Uber suggest just now we share, right? You can actually target for those low SEO difficulties. For example, this one digital marketing cost Malaysia. Digital marketing cost in Malaysia is actually lower. I can actually target this type of keyword. So now, question: after we have the keyword, if without a website, how you going to rank? Correct or not, ladies and gentlemen? Right. So how many of you guys have a website right now, ladies and gentlemen? Can you share your website link over the chat? Right, as I mentioned to you guys, 20 over person over here might be your potential customer in the future. What is your website? What is your website? Perhaps you can share your website. Over here, we can actually take a look. Or you guys don't have website over here. Some of you guys don't have a website over here. Coming soon. Okay. For example, Jeffrey say coming soon. Okay, great. It's fine. Right. If you, in case you don't have website, you can always coming soon. No problem. Right. Okay. We have Alan Ong. Right. How about others? So for example, myself, I also have my own website, kelvin.com. Right. So for example, the training company right now, you guys attend one is called Germs Rains. Right. Rains.net is the website. Right. So this is all the website you need. So we also have myhome.my. Okay, great. Okay, Sabrina says still under revamp. Okay, you have your website levelupfitness.com. Yeah, it's a very good name. Okay, so question, like I mentioned, without a website, how you can rank, right? So the most important thing is you need to have a website. For those who are not have a website yet, like maybe for Jeffrey coming soon, so you have to decide what type of website system you can use. For example, you can use system like WordPress.com or WordPress.org because WordPress.org. WordPress is actually one of the famous content management system outside there. It actually take the whole world market share approximate 30 to 40%. Meaning that out of 10 websites outside there, 3 to 4 of them is using WordPress to power up. So this is where we say WordPress can be one of the good system for you guys to make use of it. Apart from that, you can actually choose some others open source system like Joomla or maybe Drupal is also another tool system for you guys to use. Some people also choose to use Google product like maybe Google site and blogger.com. Right, in case if you know blogger.com, last time a lot of people have the personal blog. They have personal blog like blogspot.com. Right, you guys can also make use of it to have as your personal blog, and you guys can optimize inside there and rank your free website lah. This one is actually a free product. Rank your free website over there. Right. Right. So some people also asking how much to maintain a website. So for those who don't have a website yet, this is a good information for you. To maintain a website, it will take you approximate, depend as low as 100 ringgit Malaysia to maybe 500 ringgit Malaysia per year. So for example, for me to maintain my own website, kelvin.com, I spend approximate 500 ringgit per year, including my domain name registration and my setup, my web hosting fee. Uh, so of course I have slightly technical knowledge, a bit technical knowledge to manage the website right? So some people also getting a cheaper web hosting services, and it can be as low together with your domain name registration can be as low as 100 ringgit. It actually depend what type of service you want to use, right? So it's actually not expensive to have your own personal website, and if you're able to rank for certain keyword, it's actually you will found a satisfaction for yourself, right? So what content can I produce? Some people say, okay, after I have a website, what content should I produce? Right? I know setting up a website is actually not expensive, right? I know how to do keyword research already right now. I find out the right keyword for me. So what is the content you can produce? So again, right for different stage in your customer journey. Just now we say already the buyer groups, there is multiple customer journey, right? So from customer, when they want to buy something until they really buy that particular thing, they go through all these stage: awareness, interest, desire, and action, right? Write different content or post for different stage lah. Right? For example, like this slide we see before, right? It's informational, navigational, commercial, and transactional. These four stage customer have to go through. Customer have to search all this information before they make a decision to buy from you. Right. So you may produce this type of content. When customers search for informational, they find your website. When customers search for navigational, that time they find your website again. When they do commercial research, they find your website again. And when they want to buy, of course, when they find your website again, they will buy from you, because when they go through all these four stages, they see you, right? So again, this is the keyword group. Again, I recap a bit how you can make use of this keyword to write your content. So like just now, we also see this slide before. So that means when customers searching for informational, your brand shows, right? When they go for navigational, your brand shows again. When they do the commercial research, your brand shows again, right? So when they want to do a transactional, your brand show again, of course, your brand keep on showing them each of the stage they go. Then very high chances they feel like they very familiar with you and they will buy from you later. So this is where all the content we need to produce, not only in the selling stage. When we want to produce the content, not only the selling stage, we need to produce all the content that customers searching during their journey, right? So some content idea over here lah. This is also another example, right? So let's say I selling laptop, right? The informational stage can be I can produce this type of content. What is consumer laptop? What is commercial laptop? I'm not sure whether if you guys know, consumer laptop is for home use. Commercial laptop is usually for office use, right? Usually your company, some of your company or bigger organization, they will use commercial laptop, because why commercial laptop? Uh, usually we say tahan lasak lah, in Bahasa we say tahan lasak. It more durable. You can open your laptop for 8 hours to 10 hours without need to close. No problem, because all the material in the commercial laptop is using your desktop grade type of commercial laptop. Our home use one consumer laptop not that tahan lasa lah. You maybe open 2 or 3 hours, it can very hot, and sometimes if you continue open 8 hours, 10 hours, within a year or year plus gone already. So this is what we say consumer laptop versus commercial laptop lah. Some people know one, they will know how to search. So for example, I want to know what is the difference. So customers searching for this type of keywords lah. So apart from that, after customer get to know, okay, I decide to buy commercial laptop. Now I navigate. I navigate between Acer or Asus. So this is where I also sell Acer. I also sell Asus, right? So I produce this type of content. Acer commercial laptop. I put a list over there, the feature, the functionality. I also create another post, another content, talk about Asus commercial laptop, right? So after that, customer also go into best commercial laptop. I also can produce one content talking about the best commercial laptop. I can actually do a Asus commercial laptop review, right? Or Asus versus Acer commercial laptop. People are searching for all these keywords, correct or not? So I produce this type of content for them. So when they want to buy, I have another uh, content is target on this keyword. Asus commercial laptop pricing, Asus commercial laptop discount, right? So customers searching for this keyword and they able to find me, right? So this is all the content idea you can actually go through by go through these 4 stages lah. So sometimes people always asking like, what type of content should I produce? So this is the idea lah. Based on these 4 stages, you require, every business require to produce this type of content so that when customer find some content, they able to find you, right? So now let's understand the search engine. We need to know the search engine, how the search engine works, right? So now let's take a look. 5 steps for a search engine to process a page. The search engine actually go through these 5 steps. Discover, crawl, render, index, and rank. Okay, let me give you a layman way how it works. Okay, now during the discover stage, it's like you lah. When you want to go to travel, right? Your friend get to know, your friend know you want to go to travel. Your friend told you, your friend want know what you want to actually go to Disneyland, right? There is so many Disneyland in the world. I think about 6 or 7 Disneyland in the world. People told you that, oh, you can go to Disneyland in Paris. Not bad. A very good Disneyland. Okay, now you discover already. Oh, I know. People say want to go to Disneyland, can go to Paris one. It's the best. So you discover. So when you go until in front of the Disneyland, Paris Disneyland, you go there, you reach, in this section, you crawl, right? Imagine you are the search engine right now. You are the search engine. So when you reach the Disneyland, there is a gate over there. In this gate, there is a security guard to check your ticket, right? To check your ticket. So this security guard in the search engine world, we call it as the robot your robot TXT, right? And the robot TXT will show you a map, a site map In search engine world, we call it as site map. So the security guard will give you a map about the Disneyland, where to navigate, right? So after that, you will go to render. Search engine will go to render. Render means that you will go to play each of the activity in the Disneyland, right? You go to merry-go-round, you go to roller coaster, you go to the haunted house, right? You go to take photo with Mickey, right? Each of the activity you go to explore. So like search engine, they go to each of the page each of your page to render to understand your page, right? After that, the index. Index means that they will bring the information, go back to their record. Just like when you go to play this activity, you capture the image for yourself. You take a note, you take your diary, you write inside your diary. You memorize it. You memorize each of the activity, right? So when customer asking for question, or maybe you go back, so that means go back the time when your friend asks you, hey, You go to Disneyland Paris, what is the best activity? So you recall back, oh, my best activity is take photo with Mickey Mouse because I can hug Mickey Mouse and take photo with them. So this is what you rank lah. You rank your the result to the customer. No? So this is the 5 stages that a search engine come to your page, your website, and they go through all these steps before they rank you to the customer. Right. Okay, let me see some question over the chat. Okay. Okay, Jeffrey asking blog post, is it a must for a business website? Yes, I will say that blog post is considered a must lah, because why? For a business website, usually is more into static. Maybe you have a home page, you have some product, you have some about us page, you have contact us page, right? Mostly all this is fixed one. So blog page is where for you to produce all this content and post over there. You can produce all this content and show inside your blog section. Or usually some company don't call the blog section as blog. They call the blog section as news. Anything update, new laptop coming up, they post it over there. New Acer laptop models ABCD, they post over there, right? So this is where we see blog section can be a good section for you to update all your new content over there lah. Okay, so now just now when we mentioned about the 5 step search engine to process a page, right? So now we want to know how search engine read a website. So search engine will send their search engine bot, or we call it as a spider, come to your website and go through all these 5 stages, right? So after that, they bring all the information, go back to index to keep in their record. And when someone searching for some result over here, it will show the result to the customer. It will actually rank you lah. So this is where search engine works. And for example, this is my website over here. When the not customer, when the search engine come to visit your website, they are not looking at this. They are looking for the this backend. They read and understand all this coding. Your customer, yes, my customer come here, they see this, right? But search engine bot come here, they looking at this, right? So what is the information they're looking at is, for example, over here I mentioned, my title is Kelvin Lee, digital marketing trainer, and my description is what? A certified digital marketing trainer, blah 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 blah. Talk about what is my website, right? So this is how you elaborate your website. Search engine bot understand all these details, right? Yeah, I see someone unmute. You guys want to ask question? I think Law unmute, right? Law, you want to ask any question? Okay, great. I think accidentally unmute. Okay, now in search engine optimization, we make the bot or the spider understand our website, understand us lah. So in search engine optimization, we contain of on-page SEO and also off-page SEO lah. The combination of these two, they have approximate 300 factors. So in 2018, right, Sundar Pichai, this guy is the first black CEO in Google. Sundar Pichai says that anytime you type in a keyword, Google, they go out and crawl and store copy of billions of the page in their index. And they take the keyword you put in, match it against the page and rank them based on 200 signal, right? So things like relevancy, freshness, popularity, and how other people using it. So this is during 2018, he said 200 plus lah. Right now, approximate more than that already. So a lot of search engine optimization claim that right now is actually more than 300 factors. Right. So what is the, okay, in this section now, we are actually looking at this lah. We are actually looking at on-page SEO in these chapters. We're looking at on-page SEO. So what is the factors that we need to configure inside our website in order for Google to rank us and favor us? Okay, so this is the one, on-page SEO. You need to make sure that your website have a good search engine, have a title as well as the description. SEO title and SEO description to describe what is your uh, product and put in your keyword over here. Same to the heading. Heading, we need to do the keyword optimization as well. Make sure that we have the right keywords inside our heading. And we also have this permalink. Permalink is the so-called link. Later I show you. We also need to do internal linking to link each other. And image optimization, we need to do image optimization and rename our email, rename our image, as well as optimize our image to become a smaller size. And we also can do this site speed optimization. Later I show you one by one. Okay, now when we say meta tag over here, the first thing, meta tag. Meta tag meaning that the title, meta title as meta description. Right? Meta tag, when you go to do any searching in Google, all the result shows over there. You can see the title and the meta description will never ever more than 70 character and 160 character. So when you configure your meta title and meta description, make sure that it as short as 70 character. Don't put longer, because longer people cannot see already. This is all the wording over here to make someone click, make someone click. And your title and your meta description need to be convincing enough. When people read it, people feel like want to click on it. That is your the success factor lah. You need to make sure that you configure it nicely. Later I do a demonstration for you guys lah. Later I do a demonstration to show you like how we can actually do this. So heading also same. Heading, we usually call it as H1, heading 1, your main heading. Then we have subheading. We can have multiple subheading. But heading 1, only one. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, H1 only can have one. H2 and H3, you can have more. Heading 1 is like our heading 1 in the layman way, I will say that book titles. If you go to read a book, if the books have two titles, which one should supposed to be, right? Usually heading is the one, is the book titles lah. Why we need to have heading 2, heading 3 is like example, you reading newspaper. Many articles in your newspaper, correct or not? Each of the articles on top will have one subheading lah. We call it subheading to elaborate what is that articles talking about. So this is what we call it as the heading lah. Right? So you require to make sure that the keyword you want to use, you want customer to search, is also available inside your heading lah. Okay, this is the second one. Okay, third one, keyword optimization. You need to make sure that your articles inside your that particular page, you need to have your keyword. The keyword need to be optimized inside your articles, meaning that your keyword need to appear in the beginning of the articles, at the middle of the articles, and also the end of the articles. This is the criteria lah. And the keyword you repeat inside your articles cannot be a lot. Cannot be a lot. So people asking, what is the ratio? What is the ratio behind? Okay, in Google, Google, they never review what is the ratio that your keyword need to be repeat. So according to a lot of search engine optimization expert, they claim that below 1%. Below 1%. Meaning that if let's say your articles is approximate 800 word, right? The keyword you want to repeat repeat inside your articles is below 8 times. Below 8 times. So this is the recommendation within below 1%. Below 1%. So later I will do a demonstration for you guys also. So apart from that, we call it as search engine SEO friendly permanently link structure lah. So that means your domain.com and this is the page, your keywords. For example, if you're looking at this page, kelvin.com/digital marketing course, you will, when you're looking at this link itself, you can predict that the page itself is talking about digital marketing course, right? So make sure your keyword is appear inside the URL. And if you're looking at this page itself, if you do not set correctly on this page, so basically people unable to know that what is this page talking about, correct or not? So when search engine understand you have this page, they also don't know what you're talking about, except they go in and crawl the information. So if you put in your keyword over here, you get extra point lah. You get extra point in terms of search engine factor, the ranking factor. So make sure the keyword you want is adding inside the URL, right? Okay. So this is the wrong one. So you are required to use the keyword, right? So now next, another factor we want to look into it is this internal link. Internal link is the link pointing from one page to another page inside your website. So for example, you have a page A, you link to page B, right? You have your product A, you link to your product B. Your product B, you link to your product C. So this is what we call it as internal linking. Okay, why we need internal linking? For example, this is my website structure. I have a page talking about search engine optimization. And within the articles itself, I got one word mentioned about email marketing, and I highlight this word. I link it to my email marketing page. So same to my email marketing page, I have articles talking about my email marketing. And I also mentioned about social media marketing. I highlight this link and I link to my social media marketing page. Right. So same to my search engine my social media marketing page. I have these articles and I have a word talking about SEO. I highlight the word, I link to my SEO page. Okay, why we need to do this? Because remember when we say spider come to your website, they crawl your website, right? If you don't have internal link, if spider come to your SEO page, they crawl your SEO page and they will leave. They will leave. And they never aware that you have this page and also this page. Right, we want to make sure that they can aware we have this page and this page, then so that they have a chances for them to rank us, correct or not? If they not even know you have an email marketing page, how do they rank you, right? So we want to make sure that the spider know us, right? So this is where we want to make an internal link. So spider come to crawl your page, they saw a link, they follow the link, they will go to your email marketing section, right? So after that, when they when they come to this page, they crawl. They saw you have this page, social media, they will follow the link and they will go to this page and crawl it. So this is why we say we need to have internal linking, right? Image optimization. The next topic over here is image optimization. We need to do image optimization over here, right? Image optimization means what? Means when you download the image over here, for example, I go to my stock image website, I download this image during stock image, right? So from here, when I download the image file name like this, right? The image file name like this. And before I optimize, this is the size of the image, right? After I optimize it, I name it as Musang King Durian. This is my keyword lah. My keyword, I want to talk about Musang King Durian, right? So I name it as Musang King Durian.jpg. And I also optimize the image to reduce the size to 39.5 KB. Imagine, this is the one before, this is the one after. I switching the image up and down for you lah. This is the exact image I add into my slide. Okay, this is the original image I download from my stock image website, 239 KB, and you're looking at this durian. When I go to another image over here, 39 KB, I rename this name already. Do you see the difference between the quality? If you closely see the quality, you will see that the one 339 KB, the image is nicer. 39 KB, the image slightly reduced in term of the quality. But if you don't really see it clearly, you don't even realize, right? Your customer don't even realize, right? But right now, your image is actually lower in terms of the size. The loading speed for your customer side, customer come to your website, the loading speed is also faster, right? So this is where we want to make sure we optimize the image to become smaller size, and also we rename the image into the keyword that we want, right? So this is how we do image optimization. Clear, ladies and gentlemen? Any question from the floor? If you guys have any unclear, not really understand, I can always elaborate for you guys. Okay, so for example, we also do this alternate text optimization, meaning that this is your image, Musang King Durian. Your alternate text need to put in Musang King Durian. This is the image source alternate lah. This is the coding. This is the coding. Like just now what I mentioned to you, when the spider come to your website, they understand based on the coding. Later, I do a demonstration for you guys how we can actually do this, right? So in case you're not really clear on this, this is the HTML file lah. HTML file, right? HTML coding, right? So now the last one we see over here is this slowness. When your website loading slow, search engine also not going to favor you, right? Because they know human feel struggle when they feel frustration when they want to access a website that loading very slow, right? So they understand. So they won't going to rank you in case, for example, your website versus your competitor website lah. If your website loading slow, they rank your competitor, not ranking you. So make sure that your website loading speed is fast. So when we say loading speed, we also back to this thing. We back to this thing. This is why our image need to optimize to become lower size so that it loading faster, right? So in 2010, Google already mentioned we decide to take site speed into account in our search ranking. So that means your website loading slow, they not going to rank you lah. You cutting your point already. You reduce your point of ranking point, right? So this one 2010 already mentioned. 13 years ago already mentioned. So how can we optimize our site speed? So this is where we're going to optimize. We can use the Google Page Speed Insight to check, to monitor, and to check our site speed. Things like GT metrics, Pingdom, web page test to check our website speed. Then from there, they give the recommendation. We optimize from there. You can also make use of CDN services. We call it as content delivery network. For example, Cloudflare, Bunny CDN. You can actually make use of this type of services to enhance our website speed. So to compress your image, you can use service like Sort Pixels, Tiny JPEG, or Optimize Zilla. So all these services over here, you insert your original image, they will help you to reduce your image to a smaller size. For example, just now the Durian one, I insert this image 233 KB. After that, this type of service will help me to optimize to become a smaller size. So can I use this type of image, for my website, right? So this is the service you guys can jot down so that you guys can use from there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Okay, now I need some engagement from you guys. Have you guys in front of computer already, ladies and gentlemen? If yes, give me a yes on the chat. Okay, great. I can see Sabrina, Jeffrey, Chan is here. Okay, great. How about the rest? So usually for training is like that. When we say calling a break for 10 minutes, a lot of people will leave more than 10 minutes. So when I continue the class, physical session is easy for me to see. Right? I can see everyone is on their seat, then I can start. So online session, I cannot see. I'm not sure whether if you guys are in front of a computer or not. So basically, I don't see you guys open your camera. I cannot see you guys is here or not. So the only way for me to make sure that a lot majority of you guys here, I cannot make sure everyone is here. Online, I cannot make sure everyone is here. I only can do is asking whether are you guys in front. So at least I can see several of you guys like Sabina, Jeffrey, Chan, right? Nadia, right? Okay, I can see May is here, Alan is here. Okay, great. So at least I see some, I know some of you guys is here. So then we can start continue our session. Okay, so I believe this demonstration also won't be long. I just need to show you how you can actually optimize your website and by taking some of the examples over here. So now, to make sure you make your hand dirty, okay, I will going to use the so-called famous system called WordPress. Assume I will set up a website using WordPress and I will use WordPress and do the SEO optimization inside there. Okay, in case if you guys want to follow me to play around, let me show you. I have a system for you guys to use. Let me check my link over here. Okay, I paste this link over the chat. You guys can click on this link. Okay, let me pull mine out. Okay, you will reach this website called tastewp.com. Okay, tastewp.com is actually a good site for me. I personally found it as a good website for me to actually taste the WP. Like the website say taste the WP. I can spin up a temporary website and do a testing over there. I can actually spin up a temporary website, right? So there is actually two sections for you to do. I just briefly explain how these tools works now. So if you can actually hit this button setting up over here, no require to sign up at all. But the WordPress website for you only 48 hours to use. After 48 hours, it will automatically deleted. So if you hit this button sign up now, you sign up an account. When you spin up a temporary website, they allow you to use for 7 days. After 7 days, it will automatically delete your WordPress website already. So for testing purposes, I always use this type of website. Or to do demonstration, I use this type of website. Or perhaps you have a website using WordPress and you don't want to do anything testing in your live website. You can always spin up a temporary website, pull all your database into this temporary website, like clone another site to the temporary website and screw it up. Do all the setting you want, do all the testing you want in your temporary website. As long as, even though it's screw up, it won't impact your live website, correct or not? So this is where I make use of this website. I usually pull my Kelvin.com into this temporary website and do some testing over there. So if I sign up an account, I have 7 days to do testing. Today, if I do some testing, I want to continue tomorrow or day after tomorrow, it's fine. If I only spin up a temporary website for this one without sign up, I only have 48 hours. After 48 hours, the website will go missing. It will automatically deleted. Right? So this is the website you guys can use to spin up a temporary one. So over here, I just want to spin up the temporary one. I can always hit this button. Okay. Okay. So now over here, after even though you spin up from here or you sign up one account and you create inside there, you will see something like this. So this website will be your temporary website. Temporary website. Okay. If I click on here, so it will bring me to my website. So this is my WordPress website. So as you can see here, you only have 48 hours to use. So I got it. So right now, I want to create a page inside my website. Again, I will talk about the Durian. I create a page, either a page or either a blog, a post. It depends on you. Both also can do the optimization, right? So now, if I create a page over here, right? I create a new page. I name it this way. Okay. I name it best Musang King Durian. Best durian, best Musang King Durian, right? This is my page, right? So okay, let me put in some dummy data as well. Okay, let me put in some dummy data. So assume this is the articles that you put in, right? This is the articles I put in. Okay, so this is the articles I write about my Musang King Durian, no? Right? This is my title, no? Right? Okay, now once finished, I publish it. I publish it. Okay, so in the your website itself, in your website itself, okay, let me pull this out for you bigger, so at least you know lah. Okay, so this is the URL over here. This is the temporary URL. Of course, this one will be replaced by your website lah. So for example, my website is kelvin.com. It will be kelvin.com / best Musang King Durian, right? So this one will be your website. So at this moment, my one is like this. So over here, you need to make sure that your name is available. By default, usually by default in WordPress, usually they are using this. By default, if you set up WordPress, you can go to the settings section. You can go to the permanent link. By default, they are using this. Okay, by default. This one, taste WP, by default, they set this for you lah. So usually it's this plain. So if your setting is plain, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. If I go to the main site and I go to my best Musang King Durian, this is my link. Take a look. This is my link. So by default, it looks like this. If it looks like this, it don't bring any value. When the search engine come to crawl your website, when the search engine see this is your page, this one have no meaning to them, right? So that's why we need to have something like this. So this is why in the website ourselves, we need to set our permanent link, search engine friendly permanent link. So usually first thing, if you set up your own WordPress, you have to go to the permanent link structure. You have to make sure that maybe you want to use this one, post name. So that means your website.com / your post name. Your post name over here. So if I use this one, I save. Then I go to in front. I look for my Musang King page. Right? So this Musang King page, now you can see lah. This is my URL. This is my URL over here, right? So your keyword is inside there. Let's say Musang King Durian is my keyword lah. This is my keyword over here. Okay, now let's edit again this page. Now edit again this page. So how can we do search engine optimization? How can we design? So we can actually use one plugin, search engine optimization plugin, to help us to enhance our SEO optimization inside our website. So over here, usually in WordPress, if you're using WordPress, this philosophy over here, all this configuration over here is easily applicable to any type of website. So just that in WordPress, we use this plugin to assist us. So you may also search for SEO plugin. You may search for SEO plugin. There is actually multiple SEO plugin in the world for WordPress. So in this demonstration purposes, I use this company. I use this plugin called Rank Math for SEO. I install Rank Math. I activate it. Okay, I skip this part lah. All the configuration I just skip lah. So you guys may do a configuration yourself when you install rank math. So what I want to do is I go back to my page. So I go back to edit my Musang King Durian, and you will see this SEO rating over here. So right now is 9/100. 9/100. So what is the things that we can configure? Over here, you will have several things to show you how you can actually focus. For example, basic SEO. What is the things you want to configure? Additional SEO. What is the things you want to configure? So you need to make sure that you fulfill most of everything over here so that you can have a high score. When the high score over here means that your on-page SEO is doing enough. Uh, so okay, let's take a look how we can actually do it. So this is how your website looks like. This is how your search engine preview looks like. Your search engine, when people search your website, and when people search in Google, this is the result that your website will be shown. Right? So over here, we can actually put in something lah. We can put in like best Musang King Durian in Penang. Right? So this is the permanent link that we used just now. And over here, description section. Remember just now, we say this one is below 70 character, right? So this one below 160 character, right? So over here, for demonstration purposes, ladies and gentlemen, of course, for yours, you have to write a nice one. For demonstration purposes, I just require to put in something dummy over here to show you. Okay, this one 197 is actually not so good. So you have to actually optimize until it become like maybe 170. Okay. 100. 100. Okay lah. Example until here. Right. So again, ladies and gentlemen, for demonstration purposes only, this one. So of course, you have to write a good description over here. So after you have your title, you have your description over here. The next thing you have to make sure that what is the keyword that you want to focus. What is the keyword? So from just now, the keyword research tools will identify the right keyword, right? So right now, put in over here. Musang King Durian. This is my keyword lah. Okay, this is the keyword I want. Pop. So from here, you see your point is going up. Your point is going up to 50/100. And scroll down, yay, hooray, your focus keyword is on your SEO title. So go back here, you click on here. My keyword is available inside my title, Musang King Durian, right? Okay, second, we want to see your focus keyword is not found in your SEO meta description. In your meta description, you don't mention about Musang King Durian. So over here, you need to put in Musang King Durian. So maybe over here, I just for demonstration purposes, I just chip in the keyword for you guys lah. Pop, your keyword is appear. You see, focus keyword is inside your SEO meta description. So over here it shows. You see, Musang King Durian highlight. This one also Musang King Durian highlight. Right? So this is where you improve your SEO meta description and also SEO title. Right? So you see these two tick already, right? So your focus keyword is here and your score is getting higher and higher. Okay, now what is the next thing? Focus keyword does not appear in the beginning of the content. Your beginning of the content over here. Remember just now I say keyword optimization. We need to make sure our keyword available on the top, at the middle, at the end of the articles. Correct or not? So right now, I make sure my keyword is available somewhere around here. Available somewhere around here, beginning of the content. Pop. Right? It goes to 58. Just now 52 go to 58. And your focus keyword appear at the first 10% of the content. Right? The focus keyword found in the content, tick already, right? Okay, content 458 word is long. It's not good. Consider to write it 600 word. Usually in search engine perspective, if the articles itself is too less content, we call it as thin content. Thin content. Thin content means that your content is not valuable enough. You need to write longer articles. Longer articles, put in more point so that your content is more valuable. Okay, I give you guys a layman way lah. There is 2 newspaper outside there when you want to buy. One newspaper only 3 pages. One newspaper have 20 pages. Which one will you buy? Which one is more content? Which one is more valuable? Of course, the one with 20 pages, correct or not? For example, a books you go to buy, a books with 10 pages thin, and versus a book with 500 pages thick. Which one do you think more valuable and more content inside there? Of course, the thicker one, correct or not? Uh, of course, you will choose the thicker one compared to the thin one, the 10 pages books. So this is where search engine always see a page with more content, more valuable content. Of course, not the lousy content, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you need to write a good content. So make sure your content will at least have 600 word and above. So usually recommend is 800 to 1000 or 1002. The more content, the better. Right. So for demonstration purposes, again, I try to goreng lah. I goreng more content inside there. I goreng more content. So I maybe consider I write more content here. Okay, I write okay, great. Now I have 731. 731 word. So again, you see my score is getting higher and higher. So now my basic SEO mostly complete. Right? My basic SEO mostly complete. So until here, ladies and gentlemen, clear or not? You guys clear how this works? This is a guideline. This plugin help you to give you a guideline on all the search engine optimization SEO on page SEO factors we mentioned just now, right? We mentioned about SEO titles, the meta description. We're talking about the keyword inside your URL. We're talking about the keyword optimization. The first 10% of you need to have your keywords over there, right? So this is what we mentioned just now. So followed by what else? How can we improve more? Okay, now let's take a look on additional. The focus keyword not found in your heading, your subheading. Remember, why over here never mention heading one? Because heading one is this, your title. In WordPress, your title is already H1. So no way for you to put a second H1. So the next thing, yes, there's a way, actually, there's a way to add in a H1. Okay, for example, now over here, I have a heading. I talk about XYZ farm Musang King durian is the best. Okay, so from here, I set my heading. Pop, it will automatically go to H2. Yeah, if I want to set to H1 also can, but as I mentioned, it crashed. This one is already H1. You are not allowed to use H1 inside your post in case you are using WordPress. So of course, I set to H2. Pop, you see this part. Focus keyword found in subheading. Right? The keyword Musang King Durian is available inside this subheading, right? So this is why we need to have a subheading, because of course, when you start the articles, here introduction, then this one is your point, right? Your point, then maybe you have another subheading, right? Okay, maybe this one, my second week, ABC Farm Musang Casing is my second choice, right? So this one, I set it as heading as well, right? So this one, you talk about XYZ farm. This one, you talk about ABC farm, right? So this is why we so called subheading. Okay, Chan is asking about one question over here. Let's see what's Chan asking. For a website involve product selling, do we need to also optimize the product info page or just focus on the blog's knowledge? Okay, for particular product only, if you can have more information inside your product is good. Because sometimes when we see e-commerce system, especially e-commerce system, when they sell the particular product, The features just elaborate a little bit. Just a title, just a few words about that, right? So compared to your competitors, selling the same products, they write more details content over there. So like I mentioned for you guys, of value content, the thin content better or the thick content better, right? You should have your own answer, right? Of course, the thick content should be better content, right? So search engine like to see you have more content, because if you have too thin content, they unable to judge whether your content is good or bad, so from thick content itself, they able to see you have a lot of point, they able to judge you have valuable content. So usually product page also recommend to put in more content over there, right? So this is where, and blog page, usually blog page for you yourself, is for you to elaborate, for example, how to use the product, benefit of the product. You can actually write all the articles about this. Like remember the 4 stages: awareness, interest, desire, and action. All this type of content you can write inside your blog post. And remember, I also mentioned about internal link, right? Internal link. So when you're internal link that section, you also, from all your blog posts, you link back to your product page, right? So this is what we call it as the internal link. Okay, later we will also see internal link. Internal link is also one of the factor over here. Internal and external link, you see. This is where I highlight link out external resources, link back to internal link. Okay, now let's take a look. Add an image with a focus keyword as alternate text. Okay, let me go to find an image. Just a minute. Let me find an image from here. Okay, let me download my image. Let me prepare my image over here. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a minute. Okay, so to add an image over here, so maybe I will just require to add image. Okay, upload the image. Okay, let me upload my image over here. So I have my durian over here, right? So of course, ladies and gentlemen, take a look on this. So right now, my image over here is durian. Of course, this is actually not a good word. You might want to put it Musang King Durian. Right? This might be the right word for you to rename, right? So after finish, okay, I remove again my image. I re-upload again. Sorry, not heading. Upload my image. I look for Musang King Durian. Pop. Okay. Add. So over here it mentioned that need to be available in the alternate. So alternate usually is in this section. The image, alternate text. Over here you can put Musang King Durian. Right? So the alternate text is set. So go back to your SEO. You take a look on your additional. The focus keyword found in the image alternate attribute. Yes, done. So this is where we set our alternate text. Okay, Chan also asking infographic, will it help or not? Yes, infographic, it will help in terms of your visitor want to see. But search engine optimization, SEO, search engine, they unable to read the image. So usually recommend you to write the articles to elaborate the infographic. So to add more content over there, so people can choose the either want to see the image or they want to read the content. So your content, your wording explain your infographic already. So where the search engine read the content, the word they know you describe this on your infographic. So infographic required to add on the content as well. Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to our demo. So from here now, the keyword density is only 0.4, which is low, right? Keyword combination appear 3 times. You only appear 3 times, 3 kali sahaja. So you need to make sure that you have more times now. Remember the Musang King durian just now we mentioned, we need to make sure we repeat. Okay, maybe over here we repeat once. Maybe somewhere over here I also repeat once again. Maybe over here I also mention Musang King durian. Right? So right now you see keyword density, keyword density is 0.66. The focus keyword is a tick over here already. It's a tick over here already. If you put more, it's not good. Let me show you. If let's say I put more, more, okay, I add more keyword like that. I keyword shuffling. Keyword shuffling means that you add a lot of keyword inside there. It actually show you not good. Okay, right now your focus keyword is focus another 1.17. It's actually not so good. Not recommend to go for over 1%. I'm not sure whether if I put more over here, they will show me bad or not. So far, no, they never mentioned bad. But usually it's below 1%. Not recommend to put in more. Because you put in a lot of keywords means that you keyword stuffing. You try to manipulate the search engine. So usually recommend below 1%. As long as you see hit 1%, it become tick already. So this is where we can actually remove some of the keywords if you want, right? Okay, so this one also tick already. Okay, now next, let's take a look on this one. Link out to external resources. What does this mean? External resources. That means when you elaborate something, you might want to link out something that you want reference the customer to look for. So in this case, what I do like that Okay, I want to link to this Wikipedia. Maybe over here, more info. Check out wiki. So I highlight this word. I link to Wikipedia. Okay, so now you see, my link is not yet applied. Minute. Okay, enter. Okay, I have a link. So over here, great. You linking to external resources. So that is a tick again. So you see your point, 77. You're getting higher and higher point. Okay, now let's take a look on what else. We cannot find any internal link in your content. So over here, internal link. So internal links what? Okay, internal links that may. Okay, let me update this page. Internal links means that from this page you require to link to another page. Okay, another page over here is, let's say, okay, let me see. Mm, just a minute. Okay, from here itself, I want to link to another page. I create another page. Okay, for example, this page we talk about best banana in Penang example just for demonstration purposes ladies and gentlemen. Assume since just now I talking about durian, now I also put in a fruits over there So now I have this page already. I publish the page. So I copy my link, the link to this page. So back to my Musang King durian. So I have one page talking about Musang King durian. I have one page talking about best banana in Penang. Okay, so over here I edit. So in this section, I can maybe at the end of the section I have maybe I mentioned about banana you might want to look for best banana in Penang. Okay, so maybe this word best banana I highlight, I link it, I link to my best banana in Penang page. Pop. So from here you see, right now you see 82. Your point is 82 already. So scroll down. Just now, you great. You are linking external linking. Yes. You are linking to another resources on your page, which is great. So this is what we say internal linking. Internal linking from one page, from your durian page, you link to your banana page. So this one is called the internal link. So you see your score getting higher and higher, right? So sometimes over here use AI content writing. If I don't use AI content writing, this one I can ignore. Never mind. Over here, your SEO title does not contain numbers. Usually people like to have numbers one. Numbers. Maybe over here you best Musangki in Penang, but your title over here, your title, I put in maybe 10 best Musang King durian in Penang. Right? Usually people like to see numbers. So from here, I close down, scroll down. You can see your readability. Yes, you are using numbers on your SEO title. Anything with a cross, you can actually reference and see whether do you able to improve or not. If you cannot improve, never mind, right? So this is how this one table of content. Table of content means what? Table of content means this. Let me see if I able to find the example for you. For example, I open one of my website. Okay, let me see. Not this one. This one don't have. Okay, for example, one of the website over here. Table of content means this, right? They will also recommend you to put in table of content. So when you click on this pop, it automatically jump to this section. Right? So this one we call it as table of content. So they will also recommend you to add on this table of content. So you can enable table of content plugin inside there. So this one it will become tick lah. So if everything is good, you got 83 over 100 is actually good score already. Now done, update. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we make use of the plugin, give us the guideline, give us all these guidelines to make sure that we configure all our search engine optimization. We optimize it nicely inside our website. Any question, ladies and gentlemen? All these factors over here you can applicable toward any type of website. If you configure your own HTML website, or you're using Blogspot, or you're using Google site, you're using Wix, right? You just have to follow all these rules. Just that in WordPress, we use this plugin to help us to make sure that we have all these guidelines so that we can also see the score. Clear or not, ladies and gentlemen? If clear, the next thing you can do is the next assignment you can do lah. But this assignment is not a mandatory one. You can always do it later lah. You can always do it later. So instead of leaving you guys 20 minutes to play around this one, you guys can do it later after the class lah. So just provision a WordPress, like I mentioned to you guys, go to Taste WP, sign up an account, then create a page, install Rank Math as a plugin, then you can actually play around and see your score is good or bad, right? So this is how we make our hand dirty lah, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't see any question from the chat. Okay, let me continue. I think I just have a few more slides more. Okay, the last one over here is we can, after we finish our website, we can submit our website to the search engine. We can submit our website to the search engine, meaning that you can go to Google Webmaster Tools and submit your website inside there. So when we go to Google Webmaster Tools to submit our website, meaning that we take initiative. We go to Google, we knock Google door, hey Google, this is my website. When you free, send your spider come to visit my website. So this is how you do lah. Because new website, if we set up a new website, Google don't know us, right? Example, you set up a cafe in Lorong XYZ. The press don't know the press will never mention about your cafe in the newspaper, correct or not? So today you take initiative, you bring your name card, you go to knock the press door. Press. This is my cafe at Jalan XYZ. When you free, you can send your reporter come lah. I belanja them kopi. So up to press want to come or not, right? At least you take your initiative, go to knock the door, right? So now we go to Google Webmaster Tools, we knock Google door and submit our website inside there. So this is the last step now. After you optimize your website, you put in all the content, you go to Google Webmaster Tools and submit your website there. So this is the link. You guys can go to search Google, search console, or go to this link. So that's the site you sign in, you submit your website inside there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what else? What else? After we learn all this on-page optimization, how do we optimize our content? The next thing you can actually look into it is the off-page optimization. Off-page optimization such as link building, how to link building and what type of backlink is actually good. Backlinks is sort of like another way we say other people voting us. Off-page SEO means that what we cannot control. We have to rely on other factor to make our website visibility. So this is the next topic that you might want to explore.